Did you go right into that after high school?
No, after high school I did a lot of, I shifted kind of towards some more electronic production kind of stuff.
And was that because of who you were hanging out with, or was there more of a demand for that?
It was just kind of like, I don't know.
Where you wanted to go?
Not necessarily. It was just kind of like what I was doing at the time. Like I
do
just
it
didn't
alone.
really, yeah. You know, I didn't really have like a band at that time, so I was kind of focusing more on like making beats and
you can hear a little bit of that in that last single that we played. But tell me, what did you get out of that period? What do you retain?
Oh, definitely just like production knowledge. Yeah, I mean, really, I think that's it. I mean, I'm kind of doing more like. I learned a lot about like programming synthesizers and just working on different digital audio workstations and stuff like that, and it's just something I really pride myself on it more and more. I mean, I know I'm not like the best at it.
But if it's yours and you know it, then you're the only one who knows it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So any producer could be the greatest producer in the world. It depends on how familiar you are with the equipment they're using, really.
Right.
Lou Whitney is a great testament to that. You know, if you want to, and especially if you have a goal like he did of a clean 4-track, affordable, you know, just really kind of functional. Whatever yours are, I figured you'd learn some production out of that. Now, you've always been a singer-songwriter. I mean, you've always written music, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And did you continue when you were doing the studio stuff, doing the home studio stuff alone? Were you continuing to write regular songs too, or did you devote yourself?
Somewhat, not as much.
I guess what I'm saying is, did you spend any time alone woodshedding on guitar at all?
Yeah, a little bit. Not as much though. I noticed I definitely fell out of practice after I had like come back and started working on the It's Me Ross stuff, and it was I probably recorded like 30 songs that are just like unreleased right now, like.
Yeah,
pre stuff.
Yeah. Cannibalizing for parts like old cars in the yard.
Yeah.
Talking with Ross Menefee about It's Me Ross. We're going to get to some new music now. Ross, do you have a gig coming up?
Yeah, Friday night at Gay House we're doing the C'est La Vie record release.
Oh man, I'm so proud of Gay House for still being there. You know, they came in here the week they opened, I think, and I haven't talked to them since. And they were so adorable. I thought, boy, they're going to eat that. It's one of those things where you go. Actually, the same thing happened with the True False Ragtag guys. When they came in, I go, God, boy, they're adorable. Good luck. I can't see it. And boom, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So Gay House, what, Friday?
Yeah, Friday night.
That'd be a good Halloween show if anybody wants to dress up a little bit, express themselves.
Oh yeah, totally.
You'll be featuring the new material.
Yeah, new album drop, C'est La Vie. My friend Jordan's doing a live show, full band set, Cowgirl Jordy. Friends from Kansas City, Mama's Boy are coming through, as well as a band called Synthetic Sun. Okay,
we might give props to the rest of It's Me Ross, by the way, at this point. Ross Menefee is my guest. He is of It's Me Ross. The other members?
Spencer Rook on guitar, Mariel Carlos on bass, and my younger brother Quentin Menefee on the drums.
Brother band. The Lips.
Oh yeah.
They used to. Brother bands are my favorites. Screaming Trees, classic. So you got the new album together, and we were talking about it's been a year since you put anything out, and was that a full length that you put out last year at Halloween?
Oh no, that was just a single. I mean, this album has been a really long time in the making. Like,
is that because you made it yourself?
No, I just I was doing a lot of really stupid stuff with like stereo imaging, and it sounded really bad on like most other playback systems compared to what I was listening to. Like when I played it through the iPhone, it sounded like it was bad.
That's really interesting to back engineer that and figure out what the hell that was, and you might be onto something. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm.
So you had to go from scratch, or you actually had a blueprint and you just kind of redid it a different way?
Well, yeah, I had the whole thing recorded, and then I gave it to my friend Eric Hemman, who mastered it, and he was just oh my gosh, I don't know if it was this one.
Was he going?
I got confused.
Really
I'm sorry. No, yeah, I just had a bad mix on it. It wasn't good, and I was like, I sat down and I just redid the whole thing in like a week, and my brother helped out a lot just so I could get a second pair of ears on it.
Cool.
And so I'm really happy with it now. Yeah.
Ross Menefee is my guest. We're talking about the new It's Me Ross. It's called C'est La Vie, and you're going to play. Is it all the tracks that you got for us? Are they going to be all new, or are they some more?
Yeah, all these ones are on C'est La Vie.
Oh, cool.
I'm just going to do
and you'll get some of this stuff on Saturday night with a full band. I mean Friday night with a full band at Gay House, of course, and maybe Friends. If I know that place, I'm sure Friends climb on stage occasionally. So why don't we set this up? Knock one out.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll start. But so did it take you all year to work? You sound like you worked on it a long time. So were the songs done in a matter of months?
Most of them were done last year for the when I released The Knife. But
let's go back to how you wrote them. Let's do the first one. Can we do the first, the very oldest one first?
Oh, of the ones I'm gonna play.
The three you're gonna do, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
No. Do them in the order you want then. But tell me what order they are, so I want to see what happened here.
Okay, I think I'll do a song called Up to You, and then I'll do a song called Sleep, and then I'll do a song called What I'd Give.
Okay, and so Up to You is something brand new? Is that the newest of them?
Yeah, these are all they're going to be released on Friday.
Mm-hmm. When you wrote them, I mean.
Oh, I can't remember.
Really?
Yeah,
that's cool.
It was a long time ago.
Oh, okay. So you've been at this for a while, and you brought him to the band. You think the band brought a little more to
totally,
it? Yeah. All right. This is Ross Menefee from It's Me Ross. This is an acoustic preview of the forthcoming album.
All right, the song's called. Jeez, I'm sorry.
It's one word.
Up to You. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I thought it was Up to You. Then I thought that's all right.
Yeah. All right.
Take it away.
I wish you well on your endeavor. Babe left me with never. But it's up to you. Yeah, up to you. I'm sick of feeling like I'm missing something. Oh, babe, but it's nothing. When will I learn that? Things they come to time in their own way. Alright. Watching these things repeat themselves. Running in a circle here all by myself. Hand it off to you, but you give it right back. There's no talk about it, babe. Talk about it, babe. When it's up to you, so bound by fire. It's up to you. Oh, well, lately I just don't know what to think. Lately I just don't know what to think.
Ross Menefee, It's Me Ross, from his new album C'est La Vie. Their album is scheduled for release on the 26th, which is Friday. And Friday's show is at Gay House with a slew of other bands. You guys just played the Electronic Music Festival. Formerly Dismal Niche. Yeah, Dismal Niche. And that connection was through record stores, well, label mates, maybe I'd call it, loosely sort of hung out the same, but did you adjust your set at all for that? That's a question for me, really.
Oh, no, not really. I mean, I'm pretty tight with Matt. He just asked us to play.
So you just went ahead and let it. So, okay, a song like that, okay, which you bring to the band, okay, how do you divvy it out? Who's your brother's a confidant, so he's probably his first ears on it?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so anybody in mind when you're doing songs like that, or you're just writing the song for the song and letting them add to it?
Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of try and, I try and keep the live setting in mind, but I mean, like, on the records, I just do everything myself, like, all the recording, or like, all the instruments and everything.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. So you're a true home recordist. The band is a live experiment, right?
Yes.
Right. And totally different sound? Now, when we're listening to the new album, it'll be you playing it. When we're there on Friday night,
it'll be
you
everyone.
Playing it with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's good. You've been practicing with them. How's it sound?
I think it sounds great. I'm really excited about it.
I liked what I heard the other day. That's for sure. C'est La Vie is the name of the new album. Last single was a year ago. Ross Menefee's my guest. You said you had 3 together. I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about how you break it down. Well, it was the production thing really intrigues me. You stayed in town, pretty much. You guys maybe tour Kansas City, St. Louis, or whatever. Have you gone far afield yet?
Yeah, we went up north a little ways.
I was trying
we
to
went
find
to like Milwaukee and Minneapolis, and I think that's about as far as.
I'm just trying to figure out where your tribe would be like right now. Any plans for expansion? Now that you have a new album out, you can sell it off the stage and maybe travel a little further.
Right, I would love to. Yeah, I think we got a lot of homies in like KC that really like us, and some in St. Louis. Definitely in Springfield, Illinois, there's like a punk scene out there. They really like us.
Really?
Yeah.
I like to hear that. That's who came out of there. They teamed up with an Unlikely. They teamed up with who's the rapper from here that made it big? He's kind of a horror.
Oh man,
why is his name escaping me?
I know.
People are gonna kill me. He used to come up when he was a teenager. The cards.
We'll think of
Tech
Nine? Is that you talking about?
Tech Nine. And he hooked up with some guys from Springfield I know that were kind of a 311 outfit, and they used to trade off crowds, and it worked out really, really well for
That's
them.
neat.
Because they take it a little harder, what they call downstate Illinois. I notice you're, and I'm going to go out there, you're excluding Chicago. The Chicago scene and the St. Louis scene both seem a little different than some of the other scenes that you're saying you're going in and out of, which are a little further west, granted. But I just think the sound's a little different. I prefer Minneapolis to Chicago. I don't know about you. Have you learned anything on the road there? Have you teamed up with any other like-minded bands? Good collaboration or maybe production, future projects?
Not really. I mean, we're pretty good. We're good friends with like one band from Kansas City, Mama's Boy, and another one we played with a couple times, Shady Bug from St. Louis. But like outside of that, I mean, I know some people in Chicago, and well, what's that dude?
Chicago's not as important as it used to be, I guess, because there's so
really
there's so many other ways to get it out there.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how are you putting the new album out? You have a Bandcamp site. I'm on it now. You can stream the album live on Bandcamp at It's Me Ross. You can buy it on the 26th.
Yeah, we got tapes. Hit Records and Tell 'em Tapes is putting out the LP. That'll be out in like December, January. I got it up on Spotify. I want to do. I'm trying to get some write-ups done on it, but it's hard to
go. I wonder.
It's hard. It's tough. It's kind of, you really got to know someone. I know a guy in New York, but we'll see how that goes.
Well, let him listen to it first,
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we have connections in New York. Maybe I can trade you a few. Most of mine are almost retired by now. Or the good news is, if they're not, they're probably promoted to their degree of ineptitude, as they usually are. But I'd like to see. Part of me says, why bother? I mean, if you can be successful around here and you have roots around here, stay close to your support system.
Yeah.
Ross Menefee is my guest. C'est La Vie is the new album. Time to put an album out. Just got the thing together. What kicked you in the ass to say, okay, album time? Any particular time or year it was like, okay, man, it's time. We have these songs. We've been playing them forever. Let's put them down. Is it hard to get you to commit that way? Or is it in bits and pieces all over your studio?
Yeah, it's kind of just like any downtime I got, I'm trying to fill in, or if I just got the bug for it, It's a lot of like putting other things off to do it.
We're talking about one place where you live and record?
Yeah, I do it all. I record all my stuff in my parents' basement.
That's great. Hey, let's hear another one.
Okay.
This is something from C'est La Vie, which is, how many albums have you guys put out? I mean, I noticed there's a slew of stuff on Spotify. Some of these are single.
Yeah.
On Bandcamp. Some of these are singles.
Yeah, we got two. We got the self-titled and then the second tape. That was put out. Both of those were put out in 2016.
Yeah, these are available on tape too, by the way, and high quality MP3, FLAC, the usual.
Yeah, I think so. Waves. And then we have a live one out. Live and some practice stuff. And then the knife and this stuff on Friday.
Cool. We're hearing acoustic versions of songs from C'est La Vie. Once again, it's kind of a totally different act when it goes on stage with the band behind you. I had no idea that you home recorded everything. You guys, there's an enthusiasm in the band that's a good little band you put together. And how long have you guys been together?
April of 2016.
Oh, cool. Ross Menefee is my guest. Here's another track from the new album, C'est La Vie.
This one is called Sleep.
Ross Menefee of It's Me Ross, with a song from C'est La Vie, which is the new album, comes out on Friday. It's Me Ross will be playing with a gang of other people at Gay House on Friday night. I encourage you to attend. It's a great venue, and it should be a nice event. Ross, let's go back to the beginning just quickly. You were on the show years ago, like I said. Were you even out of junior high when you had that band? Or you were at Hickman already?
Yeah, I was at Hickman and IRA.
Okay, an IRA. Let's go back to the beginning, though. When did you pick up guitar originally, or was it a bad reaction to piano lessons?
There is some truth in that. That's funny.
It made you take piano for a while, but you learned the chords in spite of yourself, didn't you? So you got lonely one day when you were about 12 and locked yourself in your room with the guitar and learned it.
Oh, yeah.
No, is there music in your family?
My dad's played in bands
really?
when I was growing up. He played in this band called Satchel Daddy back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
You know them?
Yeah. Oh, that's great. So many people stick around. And you know, they don't get worse at playing the instrument. I'm sure your dad is a decent instrumentalist if he plays at all. I'm sure he doesn't play every day anymore, maybe, but not like you. So that was a little bit of encouragement. But when did you pick up the guitar? Was it the guitar, or was it in 5th grade? Don't you have to pick an instrument?
No, they don't make you. But
did you play?
I played saxophone in high school band.
There you go. And I think high school band is a very underrated kind of minor league for indie rock.
Yeah, I mean, I still use saxophone on some stuff. I love it. Like, just to add a little spice, you know?
Oh, yeah, well, it's Missouri, yeah. You have a right. In fact, people expect it. So you maybe still blow a little sax. When did you switch guitar? And did you immediately start writing songs, or was it more about learning to cover things that you heard?
I started playing guitar in the 3rd grade. My dad taught me, and I didn't start writing songs until... I had this music teacher named Miss Morrow at Shepherd Elementary, and she showed our class the comp project that the University of Missouri was doing that they host annually, where it's like, I don't know if they do it anymore.
I remember the guy from here won the Heartland. He had a Heartland piece or something. I was a judge. Yeah, they used to do it with Alarm Will Sound down at the Missouri Theater.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah, right. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We got like 3rd place in the elementary school when we did. I got a band together in like 5th grade, which sounds hilarious.
That's cool. Were they kids you knew, or did you just recruit them?
Yeah, one of them was. It was kind of like my dad put it together. Kind of, I think. I can't really remember, but he knew one of his old bandmates, and he had a kid who played. And then I talked to one of the kids that I knew in school and taught him to play like a simple beat on the drums, and then we recorded a song over at my dad's friend's place and submitted it that way. And then we were just kind of doing it every year after that, under like different acts though.
So it was positive feedback, like right at the beginning too, to be actually put something together, submit it, actually get encouragement, and
yeah, it totally.
So you played ever since did you play guitar every day after that, pretty much?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Did you ever take lessons besides with your dad?
I took lessons from Tom Williams for a little bit.
Oh, it was great. Yeah, there's a couple great guitar. Well, there's several great music teachers. Period.
Yeah.
People don't realize that. Yeah, Missouri's like music. It's just like the soil. It's all here if you want to grow it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you're pretty smart for sticking around. So eventually you got together high school bands, of course. And when did the whole home recording thing start? When you were still in your parents' basement, I gather. Was that in high school? It was probably a matter of convenience.
Yeah, I started in I think like 9th grade. I started taking a go at it.
Mm-hmm. These are fast-changing times with the technical stuff. So if you were a junior, you probably around 2008, 2007, something like that. 2009.
Oh, in high school?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was like 2012, 2013.
2012? Oh, geez, I didn't know you were still that young. So music is still changing. I mean, the formats are changing, everything's changing.
Totally.
Did you gravitate toward one thing or another? It sounds like you don't mind getting technical. A lot of these kids are like back to analog, very big. You know.
Yeah, I'd like to dabble in some more analog stuff, but like I don't.
It's time consuming for one thing.
Yeah, I don't really have access to it. I just like do everything on a computer.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in a punk band probably like my freshman year of college called Pregnancy Test, and we did everything on like 4-tracks and reel-to-reels and stuff. It was Spencer was actually in that band, the guitarist in It's Me Ross.
That's right.
And
making you put together this tree, I can see you remembering it. I mean, it's all so much part of what you're playing, you know, and it's so dim in your memory a little bit. You know what I mean? I like that you have to pick through it all. It's kind of like that. What's that movie about the guy who had to explain all his answers in India? I forget. Bombay Millionaire.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, all right, now how did you back engineer that? So these are all these songs are all relatively fresh to the band. They haven't been recorded by. Have they been recorded by you? Some of this stuff.
Yeah, all of that's me.
I mean, has it been recorded and put out by you? Or is it? Oh yeah. All right. So this is all kind of reimagined because these songs are full. No. What I'm talking about. This is the first time around out for these songs.
For C'est La Vie, yes.
Yeah, right. That's
Now and Then is the only one that's off of it. There's another song called Flowers that we did a practice recording of, and that's on YouTube. and Marielle put together a little. We went on tour, and she was filming the whole time and made a little video for it and put the live recording of Flowers over it. So that's on YouTube.
Let's take a little time to just thank some of the artistic people I noticed that you have involved with you. Marielle's...
Yeah, Marielle Carlos plays bass in the band.
So she's also a videographer? She does that kind of thing?
Yeah, she had a GoPro and she was just like recording the whole time.
That's nice. And your art people, I notice, are Connor Burke and Matthew Hall. They did the new cover.
Yeah, Matt Hall did the like the pink cover with the two dudes on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had initially hit up Connor Burke to do the insert artwork for the LP, but that ended up getting put on the tape cover as well.
Nice. You're on what is technically a tape label, Tell 'em Tapes. And of course, Hit Records is a big part of that too. It's a kind of a family. It's something that didn't exist here. I don't know if you remember. I guess the Academy Rock was the first sort of organization that served as a support system for what was. Man, I used to have to introduce musicians like constantly.
Oh, really?
Well, you guys
That's
go into the
crazy.
studio and you play gigs apart from each other. You know, like you never met. You know, nobody ever met anybody. You know, because unless there was a big gig or an event, you know, they all got together. Now you have actual, you know, support systems. And Academy Rock, boy, that was such a thrill to go to my first Academy Rock thing, the very first one, and see kids lined up like they're at CBGB to get back in. And to high school.
Yeah.
I thought that was probably a little bit of encouragement too. Ross Menefee's my guest. The show is this Friday at Gay House. The album also comes out. C'est La Vie comes out Friday. It'll be available. Although the vinyl, and this always happens, is is like a month or two after.
Yeah, that's a long turnaround.
Right. So it'll be around by Christmas probably.
Hopefully.
Yeah. How about one more before I let you go?
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
This next one is called What I'd Give.
I can't remember where you wrote this one, huh? You weren't like sitting by the river thinking about life.
No, it's
you know, hoboing across. No, all right.
I can't remember. I'm so sorry.
In the studio, banging around 3 o'clock in the morning.
Thanks for the reminder. My friend, you clouded my head again. Though time has passed,
Ross Menefee of It's Me, Ross. They'll be playing at Gay House this Friday night, releasing their new album, actually, C'est La Vie. That song was one of them that they'll be working up on stage. I'm just thrilled that you're still around, to tell you the truth. And I couldn't believe, we were talking for a few minutes. This happens when you're over 50, before I realized that he was someone I knew. And so it's just great to discover the kids still stick around. It used to be that at least a lot of the kids with talent felt like they had to get out of town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was before home recording. We have several great recording studios. We always had a good recording studio or two in town. But the venues, it never really all came together. What do you think of the scene right now?
I think the scene right now is totally picked up. I mean, I just think within the last year or two.
Think so?
Maybe it's because I'm working. I run sound at Cafe Berlin, so I really see a lot of it.
Yeah.
And
it's a good atmosphere there too. It's kind of not as cynical as some larger rock clubs in bigger cities are.
Totally. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, that is education. Dylan did that for a long time.
Yeah, Dylan got me on there.
Yeah.
Dylan got me on a couple jobs. He got me out at I'm working out at the winery at Les Bourgeois. I work in the vineyard too.
Oh, that's nice.
Super cool.
Oh yeah, you might as well take advantage of your environs.
Yeah.
A great product of it. A great example. I hope you're around for a long time. So knock 'em dead on Friday night. Tell the rest of the band I said hello.
Definitely.
Congratulations to Telling Tapes and Hit Rex. Maybe you'll have a video or something. If you have anything, please just bring it to me. We're going to go out with actually the single. Do we do Now and Then? Did you do Now and Then?
No, we didn't play that.
Good. We're going to go out with just a single, the new single from C'est La Vie. Now and Then. How'd you fall on this song? I mean, was it a group decision, or is it something you said, oh, this is obviously going to be the one we're going to put out as a single?
I think I came
most requested or something like that.
I think I came to the conclusion with John and Eric at Tell 'Em. We were listening to it over on Eric's system, and it was just this is the one.
You think so? Huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. Thanks. Knock 'em dead on Friday. You're listening to KOPN Columbia. Here's It's Me, Ross, from the new album C'est La Vie. Now and Then on KOPN.